Shellport. Is that the name of it? Shellport. And they have hermit crabs and all kinds of shells and stuff like that. And I was joking and said, "Oh, are you going to buy me a hermit crab?" And of course Philip said, "Yeah, if you want a hermit crab, I'll get you a hermit crab." I was like, "No, I'm just kidding." And so we, everywhere we went, they had free hermit crabs. Free hermit crabs. I said, "Well, I don't think I'm going to be they're going to let me leave here without a hermit crab." And we ended up with 3. So, I have made this lovely little aquarium for them to get them out of this little bitty thing. And this is kind of their beginner get adapted to a new environment aquarium. And then after about 30 days or so, once we see how they're doing, then I'll be able to make it with all their little hidey places and make it thick so that they can burrow down and everything.
So you don't put their tiki hut in yet?
No, they can't have their tiki hut yet.
Okay.
We have to wait to make sure that they get de-stressed and all of that.
Okay.
So these are the 3 Stooges. The big one here is Mo. The medium-sized one is Larry. And the little one is Curly. So they have made the trip from Panama City Beach to Nashville. And we're about to move them over to a bigger
Their new home.
Here we go, buddies.
So there's Mo.
Alright, Curly.
Oh, and he found
And
the
I'm still a little timid with them. I'm not real sure.
Oh, you dropped him on his back.
I know. I'm trying here. And I got them a couple extra shells here so that they can move into them if they want to. And our most active one so far has been Mo. And he is going straight for that net, so I'm going to put the lid on before he can get up that net and out. Because he's the one I see escaping. So I've got their water bowl, and he's over there in their food. They've got food in their shells over there. And we know that Curly is a climber because we had to get him off of the side of the cage that they were in because he was hanging. And you are a little big for that, Mo. You already knocked it over. Buddy, you're supposed to be on the net.
So that's Mo. Oh, and he's climbing. Oh, he's going to teeter-totter it. And the funny thing is, it's on Curly. So
No, it's on Larry.
Oh, on Larry. I'm sorry. Yeah. And then that will be their new tiki hut hideaway. But
And
we'll
get some other plants and stuff like that to once we get them acclimated, because we've got to get the temperature to, get them acclimated to the temperature and
humidity.
The humidity, we've got to get the humidity right. That's what this brown stuff is, and this moss is to help with the humidity.
So there's Larry and Curly. Curly, here comes Larry.
It looks like Curly here is checking out the new shells. He might be ready to move to a bigger shell because he looks pretty big for that teeny tiny shell.
Yep.
So this is our new adventure. And also with that moss, it helps with the regulate the humidity, but they also will eat it. it's good for them to eat.
Look at him.
Yeah, he looks like he wants a new hat.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So the free one that we got is Larry, because he's in an unpainted shell, and I actually picked him out because his shell was so pretty. He's just got a big pretty shell. Don't know where he's going or what he's doing, but it'll take us some time to get used to them and figure out what they're doing.
You go, Mo.
And look at Mo. Mo's over here showing out. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get him a bigger stick because he's about to knock it over.
Oh yeah.
Curly is really interested in that shell.
And Curly likes that one, so he may end up. We may wake up in the morning
And him be over in that one.
Yeah. So Mo is over here. Oh, look out. He's going to topple it.
Yeah, I may have to leave that laid down.
He's going to topple it. Well, he's going to lay it down for you.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to lay it down for you.
He's trying his best to get out of this thing.
Yep. All right, here he goes. And Curly, boy, he's digging that shell.
Yeah, he is. I think he may move real quick.
Oh, look at Mo.
It looks like he's
Mo's
turning.
coming back down. Oh, he made it. Oh, he toppled back over on the...
Yeah, Curly may go ahead and change shells right now.
Yeah. And if he does, that'll be cool for us.
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't know. We
don't even know what they look like without a shell on.
No. No. So, Mo made it down.
Let me turn this off and see if that helps. Does that make it better?
Yes. Well,
Not really.
no. Turn it back on. Yeah. So I'm going to have some glare on the glass, but that's okay. But Curly is...
He's really digging that shell.
He might just...
I thought for sure he'd move to the red one first.
He just might move in tonight. I don't know what he's going to do, but he just might claim that as his new home.
You
And we
have
got-
found the water.
And Larry over here, he's found the water. So what we've learned is this stuff called PPS. And I'm going to let Jamie explain it to you what it is, because she knows. She watched the videos and stuff.
Well, it's just, it's post-purchase stress. It's where they have been shipped from all over the U.S., all over the country, to different places, and so, and then they get bought by people and get moved to new homes, and they're stressed. And so this habitat here is to help them de-stress. And what the lady was saying in the video is that a lot of he is flipping that thing over.
Yes, he is.
A good bit of hermit crabs actually die from PPS because they just get either kept in their little bee tanks, or they're just stressed out. They don't get de-stressed, and they end up dying. So yeah, we're gonna do our best to not stress them out too much. Help them de-stress, give them the best chance of living and the best place to live. I also found that these things can live for decades. They can live 20, 30 years if they're well taken care of.
Yeah.
So,
Which is crazy to me, because they're so tiny. I would think, maybe a year or two at most.
and so tiny, they can get to the size of a baseball, to the size of a
Yeah.
human hand. They can get really, really big. So they don't stay tiny.
No. As you can tell from the size difference in Mo and Curly, the guy at Shellport, which is the best place in the world to buy crabs from in Panama City, Shellport is locally owned and operated since 1977. They moved to the location that they're at now in 1984, and they've been there ever since. So it's the mom, the dad, and the son works there now. And he was born and raised, of course, in Panama City. And they know anything and everything that anybody needs to know about crabs. And he was saying that the age difference between Mo and Curly right here, that you can see both of them, might be a year or two. So I can only imagine how big Curly's gonna get in another year. It's just crazy. And Mo is already a monster. We got him because of his shell. It's got dolphins on it, and I love dolphins. But he's a monster.
And it's blue.
It's blue.
Yes.
Yeah, it's got blue. He's got blue dolphins on him. So that as soon as that came out of the bucket, Jamie's like, "Oh, look at that one! I want that shell. I want that one. I want that one. I want that one." And it's like, okay. So we got Mo and added him to Larry and Curly. So those are our three Stooges. We're excited. We've bought this habitat for them tonight on the way home. So we've got them a climbing net back there, as you can see, a couple extra shells, this stick right there, which Curly loves that freaking stick. Oh, and I think he's hung up back there in the back. Is he hung up?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think he's got hung up. Yeah, he's hung up back there.
Okay.
So, anyway, those are the adventures of the Three Stooges, episode 1, and we'll fill y'all in a day or so. See you later. Bye.